Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back with another Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures review, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures. That's a lot of saying one word, right? Deluxe Class Shockwave, and there is Shockwave in his robot mode, straight out of the packaging, and I left the other piece of Mac Adams in there. Whenever we get all 7 or 8 figures, I can't remember. I can't keep track with these guys. Yeah, all 8 figures of these Build-A-Figures for Mac Adam. Then we'll do combining all the pieces together. But he comes in this typical box, just like all the other Cyberverse figures do. We'll set him off to the side, and yeah, very cool. You got the nice Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures Shockwave right there, written on there. Build-A-Figure. There's a like to Mac Adams. And on the side, you got a picture of Build a Figure Mac Adam, which is awesome. Very cool. And yeah, these boxes kind of reminds you of the Marvel Legends, Build-A-Figures and stuff. It's pretty cool. So yeah, on the back you got your obligatory product shots. You got Shockwave there. You can transform in 20 steps, and he got a shock blast, a shock blast effect power. So yeah. Every time I think Shock Blast, I think of Shock Blast from Transformers Energon. on the side here, you got the Shockwave, Starscream, and Megatron right there. That Megatron does not look like it's a toy, right? So yeah, so Shockwave is number 3 in the series, and we got Hot Rod, Grimlock, and RC coming up here soon. And not sure when Thunderhowl is going to be released, but supposedly he's been released. I'll keep an eye out. So anyway, you got that little hook up here. Would have been nice if they put the hook back here a little bit, because I actually like keeping my figures in the boxes, because I always move stuff around a lot. So, but anyway, that's it for the packaging. So here we go. Here is Shockwave, the loyal servant to Lord Megatron. And yeah, I actually dig this Shockwave. I don't really care too much for his ult mode. It is what it is for his ult mode. Yeah, and I'm surprised why he even comes with a gun. So, but anyway, pardon me. Yeah, it was like this Shockwave kind of reminds you of the War for Cybertron version of Shockwave, and yeah, I actually like it. Got the nice little Decepticon logo right there on his chest. Very nice, menacing yellow eyeball with a black visor already around it. You got his antennas; they actually move back and forth, so which is pretty cool. Give him a sleek look. Then a pointed up look like what's going on, like a ghost sniffer kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, very cool. He does come with his gun. He holds on to it pretty darn good. Very nice gray plastic with the pink and little black details to it. Not much. If you don't want the gun, there's not really any storage on the back here, unless the side right here. There's a port. You can port his gun in on the side. This here acts like it's a little nub, but you can actually sit it back here if you want it like that. Yeah, there's a thing you can do with it. It has a little nub to it. Anyway, set his gun off to the side. Next up is his articulation, his hand cannon, which is cool. He comes with, he got his package with this whole loop on and everything. It's bendable. It's somewhat bendable, but it's a really hard plastic. But it's a little bit flexible to it, so which is pretty cool. And you can actually take this off. He actually holds it in his hand, but you can't really see his hand, because whenever you slide it on his hand, you don't see his hand in there, which is cool. So yeah, this tube can actually come disconnect right here. So if you want to take the whole tube off, if you don't like that look with the tube on Shockwave, you can take it off, because it gets connected right there on the back of his pack. Open this up, you can actually pull this section out, and actually it gets pegged in on this side here. So there's options you can do if you don't want him having that hose on his arm. So that's it. But anyway, articulation, his head's on a swivel, goes back and forth, nothing tiltage or anything. You got ball jointed arms, got a bicep swivel, nice elbow joint here. Arms move up and down due to transformation. We'll go over here. You can see what I mean. The arms move due to transformation. You got a nice waist swivel. You can rotate them all the way around. Legs got that far. About that far. You can do the complete splits. Like, hey, yeah. He has an ankle swivel on a mushroom peg and knee joint. So he has a good wide range of motion. It's like, hey. So you can say YMCA. I'm sorry, it's just the way he was looking right there. So, and then if you don't want the gun on there, there's a little port right here. You can have him have a double gun going on here. So, anyway, we'll set his gun off to the side. Alright, now size comparison wise, might as well bring in his Lord himself, Lord Megatron. If I can keep Megatron still, he has loose legs. Oh, there we go. Stand still, Lord Megatron. I thought about buying another one of these Megatrons, just to get make him a black version of his black and purplish version of his set. I think it was from Cyberverse, the other one. All right, another previous figure. Here's Optimus Prime. There we go. And the one we just previously reviewed a couple day or so ago, here is Bumblebee. Bumblebee's a little bit shorter compared to Shockwave at the head, because, you know, he's a scout, you know, it's Bumblebee. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Before we even do that, actually, look at the details on them. I love the pink that goes in the indents on them. They did get a little sloppy right here on his chest over here on this side. But, all in all, got the nice silver right here on his legs, both sides. Got on his arms too, as well. You can see right there. The silver right here. But, not much going on. So, let's transform him, shall we? Alright, we'll just unpeg this section here from Shockwave itself. Fold his fist in, like so. Then bring this foot out, then bring that down. The same thing over here. Foot out, bring the fist in. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, his fists are... Forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. His wrists are on a mushroom peg swivel. Totally forgot about that. Sorry, fellas. Anyway, then close that up. So... Anywho, straighten him up. Now Shockwave himself, move his backpack out, and then you're going to pull this section from the front of him. Pull this section up, like so, and push it back in. You can try to move his antennas back, but they stay right there. Okay, you see his head like, ooh. And then for his waist, he just rotates his waist. And he basically... Oh, and I almost forgot about the ankle tilt that he has on his feet. Sorry about that, fellas. Just got excited. Alright. Fix his legs here. There we go. Then bring these sections forward. This will clip in there very nicely. There we go. Rotate this whole section back on this point. you just want to flip this whole section. If you can, try to bring a section around and then post this up there like so. And then you got Shockwave. It is what it is for the most part. Like I said, you can disconnect the hose itself to get a better thing for it. And if you want to, you can actually take this. Come on. Stay still. You can try to straighten it up, and then try to straighten it up a little bit, and then sit it back down in there so it's not all twisted up on you. And you peg it on. So it's a thing you can do. So yeah. And then his weapon, of course, goes on top here. Yeah. I'm not too much of a fan of Shockwave's alt mode. I see what they're trying to go with for this, but yeah. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah. Not a big fan of it. But it can probably serve its purpose for the meantime until we get another Shockwave, possibly. But I don't know. Not sure, fellas. Not sure. So yeah, there's Shockwave in his tank mode. Sorry for the little confusion. I'm actually transforming Optimus Prime off camera. The cyberverse one. And anywho, like I said there, that Shockwave is a cool figure indeed, right out of the box. I just don't dig his alt mode. That's the thing I just don't care too much for, is his alt mode. But here he is with Optimus Prime. I tried transforming him quickly. Oh, I think it was about right. But you can see how he's a little bit bigger at Optimus Prime with his alt mode, obviously. But, So if you want a size comparison, here's seat side spite. Size comparison. Here we go. Here's exhaust. So yeah, very cool. Like I said, is like it. I don't care too much for his alt mode. You can see what articulation he actually has for his alt mode. So yeah. Anyway, let's transform him back. So. Get his hands out. There we go. Get his hand out. Tuck that back in there. Tuck that back down in there. Bring these sections back. Bring his chest down. Rotate Shockwave around. There we go. And he can actually hold this on the other arm too if you want, but to really stretch. So, if you want him to have it on the other arm, it's possible. It's just the hose is just a little bit more stiffer going that way. But, So yeah, there is Shockwave, ladies and gentlemen, back in this robot mode. And yeah, he's a pretty little, fun little figure. I highly recommend it. Nothing much going on with him, like I said though. Just his alt mode is what really sticks out, and it's like, ugh. But I can see what they were doing with a different concept for Shockwave. And yeah, it was okay. It's cool and nice. We have like a G1 looking Shockwave here. So yeah, so not much going on with this guy. Like I said though, definitely highly recommend it if you guys can definitely pick this guy up. He's actually worth the time to get, just not just to get to Mac Adams, but standalone for your G1, for a newer version of your G1 characters, and it's pretty neat indeed. So yeah, there's my review on the new Transformers Cyberverse Bumblebee, Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures Shockwave. And yeah, very cool figure, highly recommended. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Trans38, talking to you again. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment on any videos I do. Keep a lookout for any new videos headed your way, and definitely check everybody else's links down in the description down below. So yeah, definitely check their links out down below, like I said. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Trans38. I'm out of here. Later. And all hail Megatron! Decepticons forever!